Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Pro controllers.
Starting at number 5.
GameSir X3. If you're looking for a pro-level phone controller that could potentially make your gameplay experience better from a performance standpoint, the GameSir X3 is hard to beat. The first thing you'll notice about the GameSir X3 is that it offers an external cooling solution, which is handy for playing graphically complex games at maxed-out settings. One downside is that the cooling mechanism requires its own power source, whether that be from a wall socket or portable power bank. Still, if you take your phone gaming this seriously, you probably won't mind. On top of this, the GameSir X3 is highly customizable, allowing you to swap to taller thumbsticks, switch thumbpads and D-pads, and thanks to its magnetic face buttons, you can even rearrange the ABXY layout.
Coming at number 4.
Scuf Nomad. Scuf is known for its excellent third-party gamepads, and the Scuf Nomad mobile controller is the company's first mobile controller for playing games on the best iPhones. As expected, the Nomad borrows many features from Scuf controllers, including an ergonomic design, rear paddles, responsive thumbsticks and customizable input sensitivity. If you're familiar with Scuf controllers, you'll feel right at home with the Nomad. Its symmetrical Hall effect analog thumbsticks are nice and loose and produce a satisfying click when pressed. The thumbsticks have concave grips out of the box, but you can switch to the included convex grips if you prefer those instead. The only downside is that you can't charge your phone while using the Scuf Nomad since there's no pass-through charging like on the Backbone one. That's a bummer, but considering how most people likely aren't gaming for hours on their phones, this might not be an issue.
At number 3.
Razer Kishi V2. If you know the original Kishi, then you might have trouble recognizing the Razer Kishi V2. Gone is the super compact storage mode with the straps to hold the phone and controller together, as the V2 now sports a spring-loaded clamping mechanism. The new version can also support slim phone cases with the included inserts. The Kishi V2's new tactile button switches are highlights, offering solid and clicky feedback on each press. This applies to the D-pad, the face buttons, for secondary buttons, 2 mappable buttons and the shoulder buttons. The Kishi V2 keeps the V1 spring triggers, which we were already fans of. While the Kishi V2 originally launched with only a USB-C connector, Razer has since released a Lightning version for iPhone users. Of course, if you have an iPhone 15, the USB-C model will suit you just fine.
Number 2 of my list.
Backbone 1. Improving on its predecessor in almost every way, Backbone 1, second generation, is an excellent refinement of what was already one of the best phone controllers on the market. The first thing you'll likely notice about the new Backbone 1 is that it now fits over more phones and cases, thanks to its implementation of swappable magnetic adapters. Sure, having to take your case off before playing wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's one problem we're glad to see eliminated. And while the original Backbone 1's extendable bridge flexed easily with every minor twist of your hands, the Backbone 1 2nd Gen is far sturdier, making it feel more premium as a result. Additionally, it also sports an improved D-pad and more tactile buttons. Other features worth noting include dedicated buttons for recording/casting your gameplay and launching the Backbone app, a much-appreciated 3.5mm headphone jack, and a USB Type-C port for pass-through charging. While its thumbsticks and face buttons are a little on the small side, Backbone 1, 2nd generation, does so much right that it's easy to overlook any minor quibbles. Taking into consideration that it immediately works with any mobile game which supports controllers, Backbone 1, 2nd generation, is the one plug-and-play option we're happy to recommend without any hesitation.
And number 1.
GameSir G8 Galileo. Many gamers consider the official Xbox controller to be the perfect gamepad in terms of ergonomics and build quality, and while you can game with one on your phone, it's not the most convenient option when you're on the go. Enter GameSir's G8 Galileo, a phone controller that feels as good as an Xbox gamepad, only with a couple of improvements of its own. For starters, it sports Hall effect sticks, so you'll never have to worry about drifting, as well as analog triggers with Hall effect switches, which should prevent them from wearing down with extensive use. You also get a tactile D-pad and membrane buttons that feel taut and responsive. And, while not quite to the level of an Xbox Elite controller, there is a nice amount of customization available on the G8 Galileo, with magnetic faceplates that allow you to easily swap out thumbsticks. 3 extra sticks of differing lengths and thumbpads are included, and a pair programmable back buttons. Being a plug-and-play controller, we found the G8 Galileo to be perfect for Xbox cloud gaming and game streaming via Steam Link, as well as every emulator app we tested it on. It also worked brilliantly with most controller-supported Android games, though we did find that Call of Duty Mobile did not natively support it, forcing us to use a touchscreen gamepad mapping app.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.